So welcome back, people. We are at the National Stadium. As you know, we have a few talking points we want to touch on. One, Damion Lowe frustration, extremely frustrated at the end of the training session. And we're going to speak about also Kaheim Dixon finishing. People, may I tell you. And also, most definitely, we're going to touch on the light issue. So before we do anything, people, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you guys are doing good and everything is okay. So as you can see, still at the National Stadium empty at this present moment. Strong possibility this might be the same situation for match day. Hit the like button, people. As I said, hit the subscribe button. Would really appreciate it if you also share the content. There's a link in the description, also in the comment section. You can buy us a coffee if you feel the need to. Certainly would appreciate it. But most importantly, the easiest way to support this is by just hitting the like button and share it if you can. These are the free way, very, very free. All right, so let's first touch on which one we touch on? Damion Lowe, light, change the time of the game. Kaheim Dixon. All right, I'll start with Kaheim Dixon, Damion Lowe. Then know the light issue. So we'll touch upon that. All right, one. So I stuck around for the training session for the entirety of the training session. Basically, I do some work. Still I do some work, do some uploads, do some edits, do some fine tuning stuff. So I had the privilege to watch the entirety of the training session, and for me, I have to say, Kaheim Dixon. That young man finishing is impeccable. And if you look at the reaction, for each time he score a goal, and you look at the reaction of some of the players, the Mikel Antonio, the Bobby Reid, and these guys, you can tell that they are in awe of what he's doing. It's just his finishing acumen. Even Al Grimson, you can see people just like every time he score a goal, people say, what? Like they must say, what a look you make of? Like they must say, really? So even somebody finishing, I do apologize, but we just couldn't. We can't do video footage of when the training session reached into that particular section. So I wish I could have done it to just show you guys what I talk about. And most importantly, I want to show you the reaction of the coach, of the players, each time and get the ball on foot. It's like them already know they must score. They just want to see what kind of goal that Oima apply himself. It's just clear. And I watch the training session, and if him kick 50 shots, probably about 2 of them miss. And the 2 of them miss, I keep a heavy. And I say, oh, this is normal. Where the training is concerned, the players them look sharp, really, really sharp. Love the movements. They look fit as well. But you don't know, say, game time I got be a factor in that. But it's a good look. Players look impressive in that training, as we say. Kaheim Dixon is one. Greg Lay look very, very fit and aggressive. He look really, really sharp. Bobby Reid as well look really crisp. Crisp like biscuit, they say. Anyways, but Bobby Reid look sharp as well. But where training is concerned, Kaheim Dixon is the one who stand up to me. Not just the training part, this finishing acumen. His finishing is elite. And I'm telling you, no matter all if he try miss. if he try miss, he must score same. And I like me when I try to score and the ball now gonna go. Try my hardest and not gonna go. Anyways, you have to born for it. And apparently he was born for that. But as Mr. said, the most important, I just want to show the reaction. I never want to show the goal. I don't want to show the goal. I want to show the reaction of the players and the coaching staff. Every time you get the ball on foot, every time you put the ball on the back of it, I would really, really want you guys to see that reaction. All right, let's move on to the next one. Damion Lowe shown heavy frustration when the training session. Apparently, it seems that the training session had to cut short. Kind of unsure why. It seems to be like some timing factor. Like they got an allotted amount of time to do the training. And when I come and see them, like someone come alongside and I say, like, I'm officer cut training. So Damion Lowe was very frustrated. And I understand that because I watch the training, there was a good vibe, a really, really good vibe in the training session. And I enjoyed themselves and I played some ball. The tempo was extremely high. The pace, the ball moved fast. Players are laugh, players are enjoying themselves. But you can see them are trained with intent, not just fun and enjoyment, but with intent is there. And coach a pass on instructions, both coach Mira and also Al Grimson, the goalkeeper coach, encourage the goalkeepers, and it was all in unison. for it to just stop like that and Damion Lowe him lose it. Now be honest, him really lose it because he must say the thing a roll good. It a roll really, really good and them a enjoy themselves and the training session, tempo is high, everything's high. You know the momentum, that feeling, something good is happening. And for it to just cut short like that, he was extremely frustrated and he showed him this in disappointment. He made it clear. Because I whip as I can see, whip as I'm telling person I can hear everything when I say extremely clearly. I didn't, you know, me not get repeat when I say, but he was upset, was very, very upset. At one point, some people said, boy, who want to see them? I say, some, not them, but I heard people saying that and say, oh, they doesn't like the situation. So they were very unpleased about the situation. I'm not trying to be negative here, just telling you guys what I'm seeing. But I do believe that based on what I saw in training, how the players are move, the intensity and stuff, they look sharp. I think that we might see ourselves having a good game, a real good game tomorrow, despite the timings of the game, which have been changed to 3:30. So we're going to transition into that right now. So as you guys know, game time changed to 3:30 because the light, I never can show you. I think one of the major light issue. All right, let me show you one of the major one them cause issue. Let me see if I can show you. I do apologize for doing this still, but let me see if I can show you to the people. All right, let me see if I can show you. The light here, this one up here, so is one of the major issue. So I don't know if you can look and see. All right, so see on the front there, so the whole light organized. Then they have these little, the small round one. I don't know if that recently put in or what, but certainly. So certainly over there, so, and I think over on the next side as well. So my apology if you do so much sitting. Yeah, I do apologize for you. I do apologize if I do so much sitting. Yeah, so back on track. So the lighting still not sort out. Very surprised because at the end of the day, the sports minister Olivia Grange, honourable, did say that the lightings would have come in over the weekend. I would have put it in to ensure that things sort out. And you kind of have to say, all right, give some of the blame to JFF because I say, all right, this is our event. This is something I will keep. I will already allocate this particular day for this game specifically, and maybe consistently follow up and say, what's the situation? What's the situation? What's the situation surrounding the lighting rated? No, but the owners of Independence Park are the general managers or whoever, caretaker, whoever control the facility should most definitely be held accountable as well, because there's no way you can say we're going to rent the venue, but we need these things to be sorted out before we get the venue, and we're going to pay the full fee. But yet still, when it comes on to the day where we need the event, the facility, the venue to utilize, we can't get it because whatever we did ask for was not prepared or sorted. Now, on the other hand of that, now the government has to take a huge part of responsibility here, because if the government look at the JFF and say, no, if we are going to sort it out by the weekend, so rest assured you are in good hands. The JFF are going to say, all right, fine, it's just a week. This is the weekend before the event, and you have given us assurance that, you know what, this is going to be sorted out, and we go say, all right, we trust Ronaldo and leave it in your hands. Then now, on the day before the game, JFF turn up. You guys said we would have sorted it out. What the problem? No, JFF have to reschedule the game because the game won't be able to play in the night because FIFA did not pass the lighting as appropriate or reaching the recommended probably recommended coverage or whatever them use, the terminology use for identify the lighting. But it's not a good look because we know that Cavalier were fined for the CONCACAF championship. They were fined must be about 10,000 US because the lighting was poor. And they don't know, said they don't want to, JFF don't want to pay that Monday again. So nevertheless, I put the game to an earlier time at 3:30. So I do believe give JFF some of the blame, even though it's technically out of their hand. The blame of that says consistently check up on it. I know you don't want to be a bother to people, But the problem is this now, when you get assurance from the government that assurance from the government, assurance from the government, yeah. So when they get assurance from the government that, you know what, the government who owns the facility, who controls the facility, you know what, it is going to be started, they have to just hold on to that. They have to just hold on to that and take it as gospel. And apparently, it wasn't necessarily so. And them end up by the shitty end of the stick, people would have said. It's tough on them, tough on the fans, because 3:30 kickoff, that's tough. Tough, because people have work for do, people have them own a life to live. Who are going to leave them here them work 2 o'clock if you come a game and sit down there hot at sun while boil. That rough, man, that really tough. So I don't expect to see a mass amount of supporters. What's going to happen with the ticket now, that's a big issue. Maybe they're going to have to refund some of the tickets, and maybe the refunding of the ticket is going to be a case of which after the game day, whichever ticket was not scanned, you're eligible to get a refund from those tickets. But as I said, it's not a good look. A lot of confusion from many ministers. I do think this campaign started off on a negative note, but in life, it's not how you start, it's actually how you finish. So not because it started off on a negative note necessarily means that it will end on a negative note. We can definitely turn the negative into a positive and finish off the campaign by qualifying for the World Cup. Anyways, people, this is my thoughts on all this situation. Big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. God bless. Like, share, subscribe. Link in the description, also comment section if you can buy us a coffee. If not, that's how it is. Make sure you like the video, people. Big up yourself, MG Sports TV. See you guys again. Until next time, God bless. Boom.